Now from the I-Team, a brutal group home murder case finally has a conclusion after almost 4 years.
The I-Team's Erica Stapleton has covered this case extensively and was in the courtroom today. Erica?
Christopher Lambeth was sentenced to 2 decades in prison today, and the mood in the courtroom was somber, with gaps in mental health care at the center of this case. After years of fighting in court,
5-0 State versus Lambeth, on for sentencing.
Christopher Lambeth is going to prison. This all started back on April 12, 2021, at the Tilda Manor group home in Gilbert, where police found Lambeth bludgeoned his housemate, Stephen Howells, to death. Police records show staff at the group home were locked out of the house when the murder likely occurred, despite needing to provide 24/7 supervision.
So you guys left the house without any keys?
Lambeth was already convicted of murder in 2007 for killing his grandparents near Tucson. He was found guilty except insane and sentenced 25 to life to the Arizona State Hospital for treatment. But a now-defunct state board approved his release to the community just 9 years later, and he was eventually placed at Tilda Manor.
The offense was committed in a heinous, cruel, and depraved manner, Your Honor.
After Lambeth's arrest,
One detained.
he was booked at the Lower Buckeye Jail, where he was caught on camera beating up another inmate.
And then all of a sudden, he attacked you by punching you with closed fists in the face.
In the face.
He took a plea deal for 2 charges: second-degree murder in the group home death and aggravated assault in the jail attack. Throughout court proceedings, Lambeth expressed interest in trying to pursue a guilty except insane defense or plea, which meant he could have been sentenced again to the Arizona State Hospital. But ultimately, Lambeth agreed to 20 years in prison under the plea deal.
This is a tragic case.
His defense making sure the judge notes Lambeth's history of serious mental illness before giving her order.
You shall be sentenced to a period of 20 calendar years.
When Lambeth was asked to speak, he spoke for less than a minute, sharing some words that didn't seem to be related to the case.
All the way through, one way through.
Records show a relative of Stephen Howells wrote to the court, saying in part that the system they relied on to help Stephen ultimately failed him, and that it became a major contributor to the destruction of not only Stephen's life, but Christopher Lambeth's too. The relative closes by saying in part, "We pray the defendant gets the care he needs." The group home at the center of this case ultimately shut down. Court records show Stephen Howells' family sued the owners, who settled for an undisclosed amount. That lawsuit is still ongoing against the state of Arizona and other service providers. Erica Stapleton, 12 News.
Erica, thank you. The I-Team covered this case extensively in a 12 News podcast called Locked Inside. You can download that now on Apple or wherever you listen to podcasts.